Did you know that you can get a heat stroke in Japan during the summer? Hi guys, my name is Pamela and this is my channel Pamela World. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you about all you need to know to survive the Japanese summer. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're a return subscriber, thank you for coming back. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and do all to turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload new videos. Let's get right into today's video. I've grouped this into different categories to help you understand better. First, let's start with your skin. You will need to invest in a good sunscreen, either a spray or a cream, but try and lay your hands on one. It goes a long way to prevent the UV rays from directly getting to your skin. The second thing is you should invest in a fan, either an electric fan, a paper fan, the decorated traditional ones, or a jacket with a fan. They have these super cool jackets that come with fans, and if you don't want to do any work, the electric fans will help you a lot. But if you want to be stylish, you can stick to the paper fans. You should also get a towel or a handkerchief. I've realized that the towels are better. I didn't previously understand why they use more towels than handkerchiefs in summer, but I realized that because of the heat, the towel absorbs enough, but the handkerchiefs do little to nothing. So investing in a good towel would help a lot. That brings me to my next point, getting the wet wipes. There are so many body sheets or wet wipes you can get here in Japan, and they help you clean up because you get a little sweaty, sticky in the summer. So these body sheets will help you. There are some for men, some for women. You can use either of them at any time you feel too sweaty and you're beginning to feel sticky, but you're not at home. However, if you're at home, you can take showers often, and that will go a long way to help. Next, dress the part. There are so many clothes you could get here that will help you feel more comfortable. An example is what I'm wearing. It's from Uniqlo. It's their Erism collection. Uniqlo has a collection for winter and a collection for summer. So in winter, they have the Heatex to help you keep warm. And in summer, they have the Erism collection to help you keep cool. Another thing is to get the UV cut clothes, like the UV jackets. I'm not saying you should wear your winter jacket in summer, but there are these thin jackets you could wear. And you can also get the hand cuts UV clothes for your skin, just this side as well, to prevent the sun rays from getting directly into you. And that brings me to another point, get a hat. Invest in a hat. Get a hat or a cap, something to keep your head cool. Keep your head cool at all times. Then also get an umbrella. We have the sun umbrellas, which are usually black below and a lighter shade above. You could get those ones, and I believe they will help you a lot. Don't use the transparent umbrellas, which are super common in Japan. This is why. You know, just the way a greenhouse works, that's the same way these transparent umbrellas work. So if you use the transparent ones in summer, you'll be absorbing a lot of heat even though you're under the umbrella. The UV rays might not touch you, but the heat you'll be experiencing will be a lot. By using the sun umbrellas prevents the heat rays from coming, so you don't feel too hot. And this is a little science, got to do with reflection and all that. Still on skin, invest in a good deodorant or antiperspirant. When the summer heat comes, it's normal for you to get like sweaty, and everybody has a body odor to an extent, but people are able to keep it under control, and so can you. So when the heat is heating, don't let your friends, colleagues, love mates, workmates be the ones enduring your body odor. Invest in a good antiperspirant and keep yourself clean from time to time. Don't use a spray and not use an antiperspirant. It's better to even use an antiperspirant and not use a spray, because that way you know that you're actually dealing with the issue. If you have a problem using antiperspirants or you're allergic to them, you can find those that are scentless, or the other alternative is to use lime. Just cut lime into two, lime or lemon, lime into two, use it in your armpits a few minutes before you take your bath, and it will help you feel calm and not give out a bad or repulsive body odor during the day. Another thing you have to do is invest in a good softener and washing soap for your clothes. They'll help your clothes smell fresh and clean, and you'll be good to go all the time. The last one for skin is you should check the weather regularly. This week we had an earthquake, not to alarm you, and we had some rain and even some lightning, which was really serious because it led to power outage for a few minutes. So check the weather regularly, know what's up. If you check the weather regularly, one thing it helps you know is the times that it will be very hot. So you can set off early to wherever you're going. If it will be very hot, let's say from 10, you could set off around 8. That's if you don't have so much to do in the morning. You can set off around 8, then come back when the weather is a little better. Yes, so that's about it for skin. The next section has to do with food. Food. And I'll start with shaved ice, kakigori. And that's something Japanese eat a lot during the summer because it helps their body temperatures to be cooler. So you should eat a lot of shaved ice if you find your hand on it. You get it in the convenience store, in most stores, and even some restaurants and eateries have very fancy ones during the summer. The other thing or alternative is ice cream. Ice cream also helps you calm down. You can make your own ice cream at home using your own popsicle maker, or just buy from the convenience store or department stores or even the supermarket. Stay hydrated, especially for water. Stay hydrated. Dehydration is something you don't want to experience. That's what leads to you being dizzy, getting a heat stroke easily. If you're someone who doesn't like drinking so much water, the good thing is that Japan has carbonated water as an alternative, so you can take that. Another alternative will be to drink electrolyte water from time to time. I found out that they all help you stay hydrated and also keep you calm. And if you're someone who likes jogging or running a lot during summer or all year round, electrolyte water will help you restore all the ions you are using up. So stay hydrated at all costs. Next thing about food is try the Japanese cold noodles. Japanese have a lot of cold noodles, and you could try some of them, like the zaru soba, tororo soba. That's it, eto. Forgive me, yes. But you can try the zaru soba or the tororo soba. Another very interesting noodle you can try is the nagashi somen. It's so nice. I would like to you, and it comes in a bamboo, so you pick it up with your chopsticks as it's going onto your plate and just eat, and it's usually super cool. So you can try that as well, the nagashi somen. Most restaurants usually have cold food as well, and you can try that to also keep yourself cool. Food easily gets bad in summer. You know, heat can cook food, and heat can also destroy food. So if you leave your food without storing it in a refrigerator or freezer, it can easily go bad. So store your food well so that it can last long and you can save money. For some strange reason, there are a lot of bugs, spiders, and cobwebs, and even cockroaches in the summer. A lot of them, so many. So what you have to do is try and get a bug spray or a cockroach spray. We call cockroaches gokibri, so you can find gokibri sprays literally everywhere. I'll leave the one I've used before so you see how it looks like and you could buy it. It's very potent, and for this type, you just take off the lid, but you don't have to be in the room. You have to leave it there for maybe 8 hours and come back after. By then, diffusion would have taken away all the diffusion would have taken away all the particles in the atmosphere, and you would have your room clean. All you have to do is clean after the cockroaches. If you're someone who usually buys the big garbage bags, like the 40-liter, 30-liter, 20-liter, I recommend that you buy the 10-liter, and here's why. During summer, garbage smells very bad in a very short time. Even overnight or in a day, it can start smelling bad. So getting the smaller ones ensures that you throw them out quickly and your room or your kitchen area would always smell fresh. If you are planning to enjoy some activities during the summer or you're planning to visit Japan during the summer, these are some of my recommendations. First off, try and leave home early to tourist sites. In the morning, usually around 6 to 8, tourist sites are not so crowded, so you get the chance to enjoy them. And the weather is not too hot early morning, so you can explore and be calm. Then in the afternoon, you could either go to an eatery or you go and rest. Then you come back later in the late afternoon to the evening and explore whichever town or city you are in. So that's my first advice, to keep cool and still enjoy your summer vacation. The second thing is most department stores, restaurants, hotels, everywhere, they usually have air conditioning, so you could use them. The downside is that in the toilets, there are no air conditionings, not even an air conditioning unit. So it might be hot when you want to visit the toilet. So you should keep that in mind as well. And some old houses have just little to poor insulation. I think most of them have little insulation, so you'll find literally an air conditioning unit only, not a central air conditioning kind of. So you should keep that in mind as well, and carry your electric fan. Most trains and buses also have air conditioning, so you could enjoy your train ride and be cool as well. I think there's just one train I've experienced in Tokyo that did not have air conditioning, really kind of it. Yeah, so you can avoid those ones so that you don't feel the heat. Yeah, tourists, also cool your car before sitting in them. Just even if you stay here in Japan, you should cool your car before sitting in them, because it gets so hot that sitting in the car feels like an oven. So try and cool the car before you sit in them. Another trick to enjoy your summer, even though it's hot, is that there are so many festivals and there are so many fireworks during the summer. Just last week we had an amazing firework in the city, so you can visit these events, but it's hot, so carry your sun umbrella and your sunscreen, as well as your water for hydration. And you can also enjoy food they sell at these festivals. The last point, especially if you live in a crowded city like Tokyo, is to avoid crowded lines. Some of the lines are usually crowded, so if you want to set up early, that would be the best. If not, you'll be packed like sardine in the train and you can't say anything about it because you didn't leave home when there was less people. So you have to endure the crowd, endure people touching you, literally, yeah. But so yes, try and avoid crowded lines by leaving at times that are not rush hours. Early morning before 7 a.m. is usually rush hour, and I think after 4:30 is also rush hour. So you know what to do. So that's all for today, guys. If you are new here, you're welcome to the family. Do well to stay by subscribing and turning on your notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload new videos. If you're a return subscriber, thank you for coming back, and see you in my next video. Bye.